We're working on a Citizen M16 Mark 8. We're doing startup. This machine has an integrated bar loader, so that makes things a little simpler because the controls for the bar loader are actually on the main control panel of the machine. We're making a long part, so we will be editing the program to reduce the length of the part for a test and first article. Okay, it comes up with program select. With this machine we have to select it in 2 or 3 places. This is the first one, program select. That is the program we're going to be running, so I press input. MC data, machining data, we've ran this program before, so therefore we don't actually need that, so we ESC. We're on T1. Now if we go to the edit mode, it comes up with list, and make sure you never ever delete or interfere with that bar loader program, or else you'll have big trouble. So that's never to be touched. Our program is the last one in this, so I scroll down to my program. There it is. I hit input to register, and while I'm here, these 4 boxes here have to be populated, or else the machine and the bar loader will not run. If you have 2 of those populated, then you haven't registered the program fully. So in edit mode here, I am in $1. This is controlled by a soft key down here called $select. So $1 is highlighted, so I page up to find my pound 102. There's pound 102, 107 rather, 102. I scroll in, I backspace to delete the 3, and I put 1. So that's 1.537 inches. Hit input to register that. $select to move to $2. Page up. I'm at 102 here. Scroll in, backspace, delete the 3, insert 1, input. $select to go to $3, and page up to get 102. Backspace, put in 1, input, and now we have edited our program. Okay, so now we have to prepare the machine for running. So we refresh prep mode, and just a note at this point, these 2 extreme keys, all they do is they move the selection on the soft keys from the bottom row to the top row. Just like that. Either one of them moves it. So I now have to set up the bar loader before I do anything else. So we go to bar loader power on, which is that key on the right, bar loader power on. I now press my menu select key to bring up bar loader in this position over here. There's my bar loader. Now I move to the line above that, and it says program select. Press that button and we have our program selected here. Press input. That tells the bar loader what program we're actually working on. ESC to get out of MC data. I need to go down now to the bottom line to continue with my bar loader setup. I press bar loader soft key, and this screen comes up. If the bar loader power is on, none of these bars will be highlighted and you won't be able to do anything. So before you press this, the power for the bar loader has to be on. I can turn it off and you'll see they all disappear. turn it back on, and now we have some selections that we can make. So the first one is stabilizer channel open. So I press cycle start twice, and the bar loader lid opens. I tab over to stabilizer channel close and press start twice. So that movement with the bar loader, interaction with the bar loader, is to prove that I'm actually standing here. We now have finished with that. We now go to bar loader set for automatic mode, and this bar loader setting page comes up. This also controls the lengths and everything that the bar loader is working from. I tab over 1 and down 4 to get to auto settings. It's highlighted and I press input. That means it's selected. I ESC from that. Now I have my bar loader set. I have my machine on. Now I have to start my prep mode. So I scroll here to menu select and change it until I see start position here. So the first thing I have to do here is do positioning point. So I press positioning point, and that has to be T1, which is the cutoff tool. So if that's T3, then it's going to cue the turning tool, and that is not a good option because T1 is what we want. As you can see, it times you out. Positioning point, press cycle start twice, and that will. The next thing to do is turret retract. Press cycle start twice, turret retracting complete. I have my cutoff tool positioned now, and now I'm going to do a cutoff. So I press cutoff, T1, coolant on, and cycle start and cut off simultaneously. Obviously for cutoff, the main spindle collet has to be closed. Cutoff is now completed, cutoff machining completed. I now press start position, turn off my coolant, open the main spindle collet, and press cycle start twice. It now says moving to start position completed. I now close my main spindle collet. I go to auto mode, 1 cycle, last part, coolant on, and cycle start twice. The machine is now making our first part. we now have our first part, and we'll have to put, because this is the first part of the day, we'll have to put in some offsets. I reset because I see my alarm for the work counter is full, so I can reset that. I now go to offset page. Now, what's very interesting with the offsets on this machine is, if you go to press manual mode, it comes up with all the axes of the machine listed here, and it gives you plus and minus what direction the tools move in, and whether that's negative or positive. So you see there's X1. If I want to make something smaller on X1, it's going to be a negative value. If I want to make it bigger, it's positive. Z1, positive is towards the guide bushing, negative is away from the guide bushing. Y1, negative towards the guide bushing, positive away. D1, that's rotational. X2, minus towards the sub spindle, negative away. Z2, positive towards the guide bushing, negative towards the sub spindle. Y2, negative brings you up, positive brings you down, and etc. a whole lot. So that makes it simpler. If ever you're confused as to what way you want to move anything or what way you want to put an offset in, you can refer back to the manual mode and refresh your memory. Offsets, I'm working with T7 in Y. Six two six, 624, 626. Okay, so this is too big by 2/10. So I'm going to go to make this smaller. It's negative. No, that's a mistake. To make this smaller is positive. Counterintuitive. So 0.0002, and you have to press input to apply that offset to your setting. My next one is T34. So I page down to 34 and scroll up to 34 in Y. 627, 625, 626. It's also too big by 2/10. Again, 0.0002 input. Coolant on. Auto mode. One cycle. Last part. Start by cycle